Hi, I have a multitude of labels: wife, mother, Nona, Christian, dancer, volunteer, gardener, puppeteer. Collectively, these words describe me, but I have yet another label, that of survivor. No, I haven't been on some TV show where contestants are pitted against one another in games of immunity for a chance at $1 million. My foe is cancer. My prize was life. It all began innocently enough with a small bump right in the middle of my forehead. Had I run into something? Bumped my head? I couldn't think of any mishap, and besides, it didn't hurt. We even joked about it a little. Maybe I was turning into a unicorn or some other mystical creature. But the lump just grew. I had x-rays, antibiotics, CAT scans, bone scans, and finally surgery. Then I had a diagnosis. The goofy-looking swelling on my frontal bone wasn't just a strange infection. It was the C word. It was cancer. I'd like to say I bravely stuck out my chin, squared my shoulders, and never looked back. But in truth, I threw up when I got the news, cried buckets of tears, planned my funeral, and at last decided to fight. I know firsthand about chemo and radiation. I've been bald, sick, and tired. I've experienced bone marrow tests, blood tests, and full body scans. I know the highs of good results and the fear and uncertainty of the unknown. But I also know that life can be wonderful without being long, and that every day is a priceless gift. I know that laughing is more important than cleaning, and that I shouldn't take a moment for granted because I don't know how many moments I have. Cancer defined who I am. Cancer made me stop. Cancer turned me from a regular person into a survivor. I won something better than the lottery. I won the right to live. Living these past 29 years cancer-free has been the best gift I've ever received. It allowed me to be the tooth fairy for my little children, to watch them grow into teenagers, graduate, begin careers, marry, and bless me with 3 precious grandchildren. It allowed me to share in the joy of our daughter's mission experience in Cambodia and gave me the opportunity to go on my own mission trips on 3 continents. Soon, I'll celebrate 38 years of marriage to the man I love. I want cancer and the pain it causes to end. I'm not a researcher or a physician, but I have made a difference. For my second act, I've held the hand of friends dying of this terrible disease. I've encouraged and acted as a cheerleader to those fighting the cancer fight. When someone is newly diagnosed, I call them and act as a guide through those first numbing days, and then follow up with phone calls and practical advice, like how to wear eyeliner to disguise the fact that you don't have any eyelashes. When someone starts chemo, I give them big bags of tiny gifts to open when they're having a bad day. To prevent cancer, I've taught healthy living to kids through puppetry and skits, and to adults through songs and plays. I've honored those who've lost the battle and celebrated with those who have beaten the odds. I raise money for cancer research so that someday, maybe, just maybe, there will be no new memorials, only new survivors. Most importantly, I hope to live each day with grace and joy and thankfulness, because I'm a survivor, and I can.